James Nathaniel Brown, famously known as Jim Brown, was born on February 17, 1936, in St. Simon's Island, Georgia, to Teresa Brown and Swinton Brown. Raised in a strict household, Jim Brown developed a passion for sports at an early age. His family moved to Manhasset, New York, when Jim was young, and it was there that his athletic abilities began to truly flourish. At Manhasset High School, Jim Brown proved to be a multi-sport prodigy, excelling in not only football, but also basketball, track, and lacrosse. His athletic versatility was evident as he led his high school teams to multiple championships, standing out with his remarkable combination of speed, strength, and agility. In high school football, he earned all-county and all-state honors, and it was clear that he had the potential to succeed at the collegiate and professional levels. Jim Brown continued his journey in sports by enrolling at Syracuse University, where he would go on to make his mark on the national stage. At Syracuse, Brown played both football and lacrosse, further showcasing his athletic range. He was a key figure in the school's football team, playing as a running back. His time at Syracuse would serve as the foundation for his remarkable football career. College career at Syracuse University. Jim Brown's time at Syracuse University was marked by individual brilliance, as he became one of the most outstanding players in college football. He played for the Syracuse Orange from 1954 to 1956, where he earned widespread recognition for his powerful running style and ability to dominate opposing defenses. Brown was known for his physicality, speed, and ability to break tackles, making him one of the most feared running backs in the country. In his senior year in 1956, Brown had a breakout season, rushing for over 900 yards and 13 touchdowns. He led Syracuse to a National Invitation Bowl victory, further elevating his profile. Brown's ability to perform on the big stage, combined with his raw athletic talent, earned him unanimous All-American honors that year. He also excelled in lacrosse, where he was recognized as one of the best players in the country. Jim Brown's college success helped cement his place as one of the top prospects for the 1957 NFL Draft. His physicality, speed, and vision as a running back caught the attention of NFL scouts, and it was evident that he had the potential to excel at the highest level. NFL Draft and entry into the NFL. In the 1957 NFL Draft, Jim Brown was selected by the Cleveland Browns with the 6th overall pick, a decision that would forever change the landscape of professional football. Brown's entry into the NFL came at a time when the league was evolving, and he quickly made an immediate impact with his debut season. From the moment he stepped onto the field as a rookie in 1957, Jim Brown showcased why he was considered one of the most talented athletes of his generation. In his first season, Brown rushed for 942 yards, an impressive feat for a rookie, and scored 9 touchdowns. His performance earned him the NFL Rookie of the Year award, and it was clear that the Cleveland Browns had made a smart selection by picking him up in the first round. Throughout his rookie season, Jim Brown demonstrated the attributes that would define his career: power, speed, and the ability to break tackles. His unique combination of physical traits allowed him to dominate on the field in ways that few players before him could. Brown quickly became the centerpiece of the Cleveland Browns offense and was poised for an exceptional career. Career peak, dominance, and unmatched excellence. As Jim Brown's career progressed, it became evident that he was more than just a star player. He was a revolutionary force in the NFL. Brown's peak years came in the 1960s, where he established himself as the premier running back in the league. His playing style was characterized by physicality and aggression. He was a bruising runner, capable of bulldozing over defenders with his powerful legs while also possessing rare speed and agility for a man of his size. Over the course of his career, Jim Brown led the NFL in rushing yards 8 times and scored 126 touchdowns, an exceptional achievement. He averaged a remarkable 5.2 yards per carry during his career, an indicator of just how dominant he was on the field. His ability to churn out yards, both on the ground and in short yardage situations, made him a constant threat to opposing defenses. In 1963, Jim Brown had perhaps his most dominant season, rushing for an incredible 1,863 yards, a mark that stood as an NFL record for over a decade. He also scored 12 touchdowns that year, earning him the NFL MVP award. Brown's combination of raw power and speed made him nearly impossible to stop, and he was the focal point of the Cleveland Browns offense. His exceptional vision and ability to make defenders miss were also key elements of his success. Throughout his career, Jim Brown's numbers were staggering. He rushed for 12,312 yards and averaged 104.3 yards per game. Brown also helped lead the Cleveland Browns to 9 playoff appearances, including a 1959 NFL championship, which was the team's last championship title for over 40 years. His impact on the NFL went far beyond his on-field performances. Jim Brown's running style, blending power and agility, revolutionized the way the running back position was viewed in professional football. He proved that a running back could be both physically dominant and capable of explosive plays, reshaping the expectations for future generations of players, main achievements, and records. Jim Brown's career was filled with accolades and records, many of which still stand as benchmarks of greatness in the NFL. Some of his most notable achievements include 9-time NFL Pro Bowler 1957 to 1965, 8-time NFL rushing yards leader 1958, 1960 to 1965, NFL MVP in 1963, NFL Offensive Player of the Year in 1965, NFL Champion in 1964 Super Bowl era championship. Led the NFL in rushing yards 8 times, including a career-high 1,863 yards in 1963. 12,312 career rushing yards, ranked among the NFL's all-time leaders. 106 rushing touchdowns. 5-time first-team All-Pro 1957, 1958, 1,960 1962. Inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1971. Named to the NFL 1960s All-Decade Team and NFL 75th Anniversary All-Time Team. First player in NFL history to average 100 rushing yards per game for his career. Brown's influence on the game is immeasurable, and his records remain a testament to his enduring legacy. Final years, retirement and impact beyond football. After a career that spanned 9 seasons, Jim Brown shocked the sports world by retiring from professional football at the age of 30, following the 1965 season. His decision was influenced by a desire to pursue other ventures, including acting and social activism. Brown was at the peak of his career when he made the decision to walk away from the game, a move that only added to his mystique. In addition to his sports career, Jim Brown made significant contributions to civil rights activism and social causes. He used his platform to speak out on issues such as racial inequality, and he played a key role in founding the Black Economic Union to help create opportunities for African Americans. After retiring from football, Brown transitioned into acting, starring in several Hollywood films, including The Dirty Dozen 1967 and 100 Rifles 1969. His popularity as an actor allowed him to maintain a prominent public profile throughout the decades. Despite his retirement from football, Jim Brown remained a powerful and influential figure in the sports world and beyond. He was a vocal advocate for social change and continued to fight for racial equality throughout his life. Legacy and final years. Jim Brown's legacy is etched into the very fabric of professional football. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, and his influence on the running back position is profound. Brown's combination of power, speed, and intelligence made him a player who could change the course of a game with a single play. He revolutionized the NFL, and his impact on the sport is still felt today. In 2021, Jim Brown's legacy was honored as he celebrated his 85th birthday. He remains a symbol of excellence in football, and his contributions to the game are unparalleled. His career, marked by dominance on the field and activism off the field, solidified him as not just an athlete, but a cultural icon. Jim Brown's life and career stand a testament to the power of athleticism, hard work, and the courage to speak out for justice. He remains an enduring symbol of greatness in the world of sports, and his contributions to the NFL will never be forgotten.